Welcome back to Around Town. I'm Brittany, and I'm here today in Wilmington, Delaware at the beautiful Chase Center on the riverfront. And I'm with Maria Hess of Delaware Today, and we're here today for the Women in Business Conference. So it's planned to be a really amazing event. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Great. Thank you so much for inviting us here.
Thanks for coming.
So tell us a little bit about the Women in Conference event.
Well, we're very excited about this. The Women in Business feature this year in Delaware Today profiles 30 women. And these are women that range from CEOs to small business owners to nonprofit leaders. Our keynote speaker is Ellen Kuhlman, who is the first female CEO of DuPont. So all around, it's a huge event, and it's the best attended event in 5 years.
Now, you said there was 30 women that are in business, so it must have been really hard to narrow down who you were going to have as your guest speaker.
You know, Brittany, it's interestingly enough, we took a different route this year. We decided to not ask any of the women profiled to be speaker. Typically, you're right, typically one of the women we profile ends up being our keynote speaker. This year we thought we'd try something different. So all of the women profiled will be here, but the keynote speaker is entirely different. We did not profile Ms. Coleman. We've actually profiled her in other stories, but we decided to try something different this year. Yeah.
So what are your personal feelings on this, her being the first CEO of DuPont?
Well, I think it's a huge step for all of us. I think it's a huge step for men and women, though, because many studies have shown that women simply have different leadership styles, management styles, and there are studies which I'll talk about in my speech. I'm doing a little speech before Ms. Coleman that talk about how women are so successful in terms of return on equity and so forth. In building morale and productivity numbers and so forth. And I think that it's great that men see that, and men learn to work with female leaders. It's not that it's entirely new, but this is a first for DuPont. So I think that having Ms. Coleman here it's obviously a treat, but it's a privilege too.
So how many years has Delaware Today been highlighting women in business?
This is 5 years.
5 years.
It's our fifth Women in Business Luncheon, but we've been highlighting and profiling women in business for many years, and every year we do various entrepreneurial stories, people to watch, people under 30 to watch, people over 30 to watch, men and women. So I think the point here is that we like to profile interesting people that our readers like to read about.
So what can an attendee that was attending this conference get from here? I do see there's a lot of different places that are open with tables. What can they get from the experience?
Major networking opportunities. I think that's key. We're really happy to say that of the 30 women, only 3 couldn't make it today, and that's only because they're traveling. So we had a wonderful turnout from all the women who were actually profiled, and behind us over there is a massive screen with all of their names and titles. They get networking opportunities, but they also get to hear from somebody like Ms. Coleman, who really worked her way to this, really to the top, and how she did it, and the journey she took. And I think for all of us who may not be quite there yet, it's inspiration and motivation. And you know how it is when you can talk among your peers, people who are in the same fields, people who are in business, in the same business you're in. It just, it's very motivating. So,
especially for the youth, the girls that are younger, that are looking up to people like Ms. Coleman.
Yes. So we hope a lot of them are here today. I haven't seen the guest list, but I'm hoping that a lot of younger women, intergenerational, women of all ages, I hope they all come.
Exactly. So if someone couldn't come today, and they want to come to other events that Delaware Today is having, or an event like this next year, where would they go to get more information?
Easy. Our website, fastest way, DelawareToday.com. Easy to remember. It has all of our information, all of our events, including the Best of Delaware Party. You know, you guys are always there. And we sponsor all sorts of events all throughout the year. So DelawareToday.com, easiest way to do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
We
you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting us.
Happy holidays.
Thanks. And again, you guys, we are here at the Chase Center on the riverfront in beautiful Wilmington, Delaware for the Women in Business Conference. So if you couldn't attend this year, definitely attend in the future. You can go to the website to find out more events and more things that are going on great with Delaware today. Again, I'm Brittany, and this is Around Town. Definitely keep watching this channel today. We're back with Around Town, and we are still in beautiful Wilmington at the Chase Center on the riverfront. And I'm still at the Delaware Today Women in Business Conference, and I'm here with Charlie Tomlinson. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. So you're a male, and you're here at the Women Conference. So how do you feel about this Women in Business Conference?
Well, so number one, how could I not be well? It's me and 474 women.
Wow.
It's actually our Women in Business Luncheon event that honors the women who were recognized in this December issue of Delaware Today magazine. And there are going to be 30 of those here, but this is a record attendance for us. It is about 475 people. We've outgrown 3 venues with this event, so it gets better every year. But as you may have been told, Ellen Kuhlman, CEO of DuPont, only the 19th in their 206-year history and the first woman, is our keynote speaker. So we're thrilled with the crowd. We're thrilled with the Chase Center. It all works.
It sounds like it's going to be a really great event. As we can see right now, as you guys can see on the screen, it's very full, and you just started. We just opened the doors, right, just a little while ago, and there's a lot of people that are just flowing in. So this promises really to be a great luncheon. So as I asked Maureen before, what can people expect, in your opinion, from this luncheon today?
Well, they're here partly to network. They're doing that right now, and that'll continue until the end, which is about 2 o'clock. They're here also to hear from Ellen Kuhlman, which is probably one of the main reasons many of the 475 people are here. And they're here to honor, as we are doing, the women who were cited in Delaware Today's December issue.
Exactly. Now, do you think there's going to be a men in business luncheon?
No. Thank you anyway. There will not be one.
Okay, so we're just going to keep it strictly for the women. But again, this is a great affair, and definitely to have your keynote speaker here and her to be the first is a really important thing, especially for women of all ages, as I was saying to Maria earlier. So I really do hope this event is great, because it already looks like it's going to be amazing. And again, Delaware Today does so many amazing things, so we're very happy that you have something here in Wilmington.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. Again,
Okay.
You guys, we are at the Women in Business Conference here in Wilmington, Delaware at the beautiful Chase Center. So again, if you missed it, definitely check out more for Delaware Today, because they have amazing events going on here in Wilmington, Delaware. Thank you so much for watching, and keep it tuned here for more of the Women in Business Luncheon. Again, you guys are watching Around Town.